everyone. I'm here today to get to know our Manly Ward candidates for the Your Northern Beaches independent team. I have an amazing 3 people, and the best part about what I get to do as the Mayor is you get to meet some amazing people along this journey. And 3 such people are here today and willing to represent our awesome community of Manly. So I'm now going to introduce Sarah, who will then introduce the others as we go along, and tell us a bit about themselves and why they're running for council and why they want to represent you. So, Councillor GRATTAN, how are you? And tell us a bit about yourself and why you're running.
Hi, Michael. Thanks for that. I'm Councillor Sarah GRATTAN. I'm a current councillor for the Manly Ward. And why am I running? Well, when I was elected to a council 4 years ago, it became quickly apparent that our first job was to turn 3 disparate former councils into one high-achieving one. And it was a mess. But now we have a fantastic CEO, and the Northern Beaches Council is out there doing amazing things for our community. On top of business as usual, we've delivered around $100 million of capital projects every year, and we've pre-planned and supported our community through fires, floods, storms, and now COVID-19. So now the setup of the NBC is complete, and I want to run to finish what we've started and have the community represented in the decisions that affect them. And we need to recover from the lockdowns, and we need to be ready on the other side. So there are 4 key things that I'm running for. Firstly, to have a sustainable local economy on the other side of this pandemic with a cohesive plan for Manly. Secondly, I want to continue my advocacy for the local community on the Beaches Link Tunnel and the transport issues like the buses that all changed suddenly and radically, and we've had some good impact there fixing that. Thirdly, to fight for our local environment, the beach, bushland and biodiversity. And finally, I want to continue to ensure the strong governance, financial and risk management of council, which is in line with my professional background. So at a summary level, they're the 4 key things that I'm running for. And I think in relation to the first one, for local businesses, really we've looked at Manly and we've spent a whole lot of time trying to pull things together and get the planning and strategies in place. We've started the Manly Place planning, and I want to continue support that work and revitalise Manly. And the planning project is bringing in all sorts of input from the local community, from the Manly Business Chamber, the work from the Northern Beaches Destination Plan and the tourism strategy. And by putting all of this strategic work into action, I want to see that through. And I've got a vision that we don't look at the pockets of Manly in isolation, but look at it as a cohesive whole so that we're master planning the whole area. In particular, I look at the existing library and I see an opportunity to modernise and expand that library, and together with the town hall and the council buildings to create a thriving civic precinct for Manly, a real hub for our community to gather with additional space, some community centre space, places to meet. It would be the third place. It's not home, it's not work, but it's a beating heart for the locals of Manly Ward. And I think they would be really excited. Not much.
No, not much. Thank you, Sarah.
And I would like to now throw to Chris Jackson, who's our number 2 candidate in Manly. And I'm really proud and excited to have him on board representing your Northern Beaches independent team.
Thanks, Sarah. My name's Chris Jackson, everyone. And I really feel very excited to be here. Running for council wasn't even on my radar. And once the opportunity presented itself, I realised what a great opportunity it was for me to give back to the community, the area that I love, my neighbours, my friends. I've been a bus driver on the Northern Beaches and on the Lower North Shore for about 11 years. I really love running and swimming around Manly. I'm really excited to be working with Sarah and Michael, hopefully making our future a lot better. I'd like to introduce Piper Harrison.
Hi guys, I'm Piper Harrison. So I only finished school last year. I'm 18 years old, but I'm really excited to be running for council because I think it's a great opportunity to be a voice for the youth of our community. I've grown up in Manly. I went to school locally, I work locally, and I love our community. So I'm really looking forward to representing the needs of those around us and being a voice of support for the youth who I think sometimes feel they aren't heard and their concerns aren't listened to. So one of the things I'm really excited about is working towards ensuring our environment in Manly, like all the beautiful beaches and the coastal walks and bushland, is protected for our future generations. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to voicing the concerns of those people that feel like they don't have a say in the matters of our community. Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Piper. That's awesome, because you're so right. There's so much that we can do as a local community together, and Council's the perfect place to do that and represent the youth and all those other voices that don't necessarily get heard. So that's well articulated. And Chris, thank you too, because we need to have that all levels of representation and people who are just there for the right reasons, who want to make the hard decisions, who want to be informed, engaged, and present those arguments. And that's the best thing about being an independent team. We don't report to Macquarie Street, we don't report to Canberra, we report to our community and we just get on with it. And I think Sarah would attest to that we all have a voice and that we all work constructively with staff and our community to get the right results. So I'm really pleased that the three of you put your hand up to run on behalf of the On All the Beaches independent team for the community, and I encourage the community to get to know these three people, and I think that you're very lucky to have them want to represent you, and you're lucky to already have Sarah doing that absolutely already, and extraordinarily well too, I might add. So please introduce yourself to them if you see them out in the street, sign up to our Facebook, to our Instagram, sign up to our newsletter, go to our website and just check in on what we're doing, what we've done, and what we're going to do together with you, our community. Thanks everybody, and look forward to December 4. Get out there and vote for the On All the Beaches independent team. Thanks everybody.